Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to do a little video about the prospector and why I'll be using it in 3.3 as my starter ship. As you can see...
Good morning.
Morning, little miss.
Good morning, Peppa.
How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling okay, thank you.
Yeah, I was just actually explaining what role I'm going to be doing today and why. Actually, as it says, I'm going to use the prospector as my starter ship in 3.3. Basically, starting off, I've only got 5,000 credits. Now, if I want to do cargo runs and something goes wrong, you lose the whole lot. Now, not being a tactical fighter or anything like that, it's going to be a bit difficult because I could get myself a crime stat. But with the prospector, I can actually do roles without even being noticed because I don't see the prospector as a threat. So it's like I'm invisible when I'm flying around. The good thing about the prospector, if you've got no money, you can do mining. It's a little bit slow to begin with, but it should be enough for you to do about 10 runs to get at least 10,000. Now from there you can choose to do cargo runs and build up. I wouldn't do cargo runs before you got 10,000. Basically, if you got 10,000 and you want to stick it into a ship, the profit is still going to be less than what you make in the prospector. So already, as you know, if you've got a caterpillar, this outbeats that. Now, with that, doing a nice day's work, I also find the prospector not as stressful as a combat ship when flying on a caterpillar. I can even walk around in my civilization clothes, so I don't have to keep changing into my spacesuit. Yes, I will have to in difficult circumstances, but at least for my role play, I think it's going to be pretty good. So,
Good morning, afternoon, evening, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen and aliens. My name is Little Miss UK and my partner in crime is Peppa, and we love playing Star Citizens. We are in an org called Unity Corporation. Unity means all for one and one for all. If you wish to come and join us in the org, we can be found on Discord. The link is in the description below. I will also put the link in the comments after streaming has finished. When I say join the org, I mean join us on Discord, and if you like what you see and how we do things, you may want to join our org at a later date. Today, Pepper will be doing some mining with the prospector, and I will be doing a little bit of description as to what the prospector is and what it does. I will ask Pepper some questions and see if he can answer them.
well, at the moment, I'm going into my prospector, and you'll notice I'm not wearing a spacesuit. Now, because of the type of job I'm doing, I don't need to wear a spacesuit. I'm not saying I know everything about it, because I've only been in this ship a few hours, and I'm starting to like it. But it's roleplay. It's got a lot more roleplay than that, but this is only the beginning stages. In the last couple of months, you have seen how Star Citizens has grown and developed.
The prospector is a mining ship licensed to print money and will need the pioneer to build a base close by to store commodities. But I do have a read up on the prospector, which I will do in a second.
As you can see, it's got good visibility. Just remember, I'm starting with no credits or pretending to. It will be a bit long for me to sit down for a few hours doing this, obviously. But I think you'll get the general idea. Starter ship, less than 5,000 credits.
Before I actually do the read up, I will actually ask Pepper a question. Pepper, why did you buy the prospector and why? And what was it used for?
Right, the prospector is a mining ship, okay, to do mining and things like that. Now, in this patch, I had 2,000 store credits in a caterpillar and I lost it all in one go. Now, because I wasn't really into tactical, I didn't really want to be doing anything shooting up or hard work or what like. So for about 2-3 days I found it difficult.
If I remember rightly, it wasn't 2,000, it was 200,000.
Sorry, 200,000. I found it difficult. So I said to myself, I'm not going to let this happen again. How can I get round it? And I thought, well, look at the mining ship. And the first thing I said, it's a license to print money. Basically, it doesn't make that much, but it gives you the start that you need. I'm just having trouble concentrating now. Yeah, that's a bit strange. I'm actually looking for the moon at the moment because I'm going to be going to yellow. No, I'll go to Daymar.
Initiating ship storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate the area. Thank you for your cooperation.
Right, the official description on the prospector. This 2947 MISC prospector features a durable hull and 4 centrally located side saddle storage containers to provide a compact profile for travelling through precarious areas of space. Anyone who has excavated asteroids knows that maintaining a stable position is essential. So MISC improved the VTOL thrusters with technology from our exclusive XI and partnership to make them strong enough to ensure your ship stays exactly where it needs to be when snagging those small chunks of precious rock, but sensitive enough to skillfully navigate through dense clusters. The improvements don't just stop there. Underneath the ship, an upgraded scanner offers a wider search area than ever before without having to change position, while the award-winning retractable mining laser has been modified to help you find the extract ones from previously hard to reach places. Yet, even with those latest upgrades, the prospector stays true to the ship design that Whitley's called streamed and efficient. Bottom line, this mining craft only has exactly what it needs. Top of the line hull design, high tech, scanning and retrieval equipment.
Now apparently what has happened there, my ship blew up on takeoff. It's not the photo of the ship, there's actually a bug on them doors when you press certain buttons. If you don't press the buttons in the right way, it closes or opens the doors basically. And that's the problem we had with this. That usually happens with the big ships, not the small ships. But I was flying this ship as if it was a big ship. So I'll just respawn it again. It should take about a couple of minutes. So sorry about that. As you know, at the same time, they don't give you much time to come out of these things. I was just giving you a quick demonstration of what it's like to walk around the ship. But like just before, as you can see, I'm not in no spacesuit. I can just go along in my daily functions. Just waiting 2 more minutes and I can respawn the ship. People say that Lesky is very buggy. Actually, yes, I agree, it is buggy. But if you look at Lesky in comparison to Port Hollister, there is a lot more going on behind the scenes at Lesky. Now with the container streaming coming along, it should cut all that out. But Lesky is a very big area. It's just not a couple of rooms like what Port Hollister's got. I've been in here since 3.0 and I've watched how Lesky has materialised. I'll just see if my ship's ready now. Have we lost you, little miss?
No, you've not lost me.
I'm just about to spawn the ship for the second time. It's because I was actually rushing, you see. I think I was focusing more on you than what I was doing.
Can you explain what trading app you use and why?
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
I forgot the name of it actually. Star Citizen's trading app. I'll get into that in a second there.
Our automated system is unable to access that ship at this time.
This is not actually working today for me.
Please try again later, or select a different ship.
It says the ship's out there. Or to where it is, I will say it's in number 2. That's a very bad start to the video actually. Yeah, all the videos I do live and uncut. And it's there for anybody to use it or use them to help them in their contents.
Yeah, but you weren't exactly to know your ship was going to blow up.
No, it was just a slight little bug there. I wasn't really concentrating actually. I was more focused on what you was doing. Reading that. Listening to what you were saying actually.
You should know by now, babe, that you men cannot multitask. And that trading app you use is Daniel Burke. It tells you, it basically actually tells you where to go, what to pick up, and everything else. All different like commodities, all different cargoes. You can put in where you are. So say you're at Lesky and you want to go to Port Olisar, you put in Lesky at the start, Port Olisar, how much SCC, what ship you're in, and you tell you what SUC you've got, or AUC you've got, and it will press calculate, and it tells you what's the best cargo to buy and how much to buy, and tells you what profit it does. I, in fact, like the app because it does all the work for you, takes out all the guesswork.
Hello. How can MISC help you today?
Right, shopping in the verse. Shopping in the verse is a painless process. Purchases in the verse are made via electronic kiosks, usually found in a shop, in an outpost, or are near an administration desk in a major hub. There are various shops in-game where players can go to purchase clothing, weapons, armor and components. Major commercial hubs like Polaris in the Santon system and Lesky on Delamar in the NYX system contain multiple shops offering a wide variety of gear. Items purchased in-game are purchased using UEC.
As you can see, I am in the prospector in my civvies, just going about my normal day.
Every shop has an area where you can sample products before you purchase them, a friendly or not so friendly store attendant, and finally an electronic kiosk or two where you can make a purchase. When browsing for clothing or armor, it's generally a good idea to try it on to see how it looks on your character. If you like what you see and have the necessary funds, go ahead and make a purchase. You can purchase armor or weapons directly from your mobi-glass by clicking on the buy option while looking at them on the display rack, or you can purchase items from any kiosk found in that store. Approach a clothing, armor or weapon rack and enter inner thought mode by pressing and holding the F key. Upon hovering over an item, options to buy or try on suit will appear. Click try on suit to see how the armor looks on your character. If you like it, go into your mobi-glass and press the buy option. That will secure your buy. You'll actually have that in your I can't think what the word's called, inventory.
That's me and my civvies going to work. Starting with less than 500, starting less than 5,000 K in my pocket.
Hi Y077ER.
I'm not very good at this. This is me starting for the first time, but in a couple of weeks I'll know exactly what commodities to use and where to get them. At the moment I will use a trading app. I can pick up anything, but I'm going to concentrate on laramite today. There's actually laramite, Aquila or something like that, and widow. I don't really want to do widow because it's a little bit risky and I don't want to be looking over my shoulder.
No, I would go for laramite or agricum because that's the safest bets. If you wish to come and join us on the stream, or just like to join us for a chat, you can find us in Discord. The link is in the description below. Click on it, come and say hello, and come and join us on the chat from the stream. Don't be shy.
Now, if I was flying a Caterpillar or any ship like that with cargo, I'd be looking over my shoulder. But as you can see, there's nothing on this ship. Okay, and I'm starting from scratch. Now, at the moment, as we all know, they're still developing Star Citizens, and what you make in this ship is only roughly about 1500. Okay, it only fills about 10% of the cargo. Now, if you were to take that 1500 that you made and go do a cargo run, it'd only be enough to fill up an Aurora. But the profit you'd make on the Aurora wouldn't be 1500, it'd be about, say, 50 AIUC credits or whatever. Can you see what the difference is? But if you did a few more runs with the mining, within no time at all, you'd have about 20,000 to be able to do anything you want. And that's why I say this ship is a license to print money, and you won't lose nothing in return. If you make a mistake, you start all over again. It won't take that much time. Yes, it's got less cargo space than the Cutlass, but like I said, if you're not into combat or you want to do something less stressful, this is the best ship to be using. Look at it. As you can see, I'm in my series, minding my own business. Now, I've only been flying this ship a few hours, so I'm no expert, okay? I've just got the basics to know what needs what. I'm 40 odd kilometers from touchdown.
Well, I like the shape of that ship. I like that. I want to go.
I do have other intentions for role plays in this ship, with this ship, but it's just about advertising this ship. About time I start reducing the speed now, actually.
I would ask Pepper what ships he's got, but it would be here all day.
I usually like to start these equators. Remember, I'm still an amateur. I've only been playing it a couple of days. I'm 3,000 feet. Always keep your eye on your altitude. This is where I'll start my scanning from.
The scanner is on the bottom of the ship, is it not?
Yeah. No, it's that nozzle there, but I've got to do scans first because I'm actually going to be looking for one content in particular. I can just pick up anything to make it short, but I just want to give you an idea what you can make in this little ship from nothing. But it takes practice and it takes experience. It's a little tricky at first. I don't know all the controls.
Yeah, I forgot about that Y077ER. They are listed in YouTube, you're correct.
We'll go for that one there. I'm going to now Just trying to get a bit closer. I find pulling the nozzle back, you've got the mouse to increase in the power. When you think it's getting too hot, you can pull back to reverse. I'm just going to do a scan of it now. I haven't got a clue. Contraband, I think it says. How much is that? Okay. I might come back, but I don't know the value of that because I think Miss has gone somewhere, you see. So let's try something else.
I'm still here, but I was wondering if you'd like to say hello to Y077ER.
Hello, Y077.
Oh, Yoza. Oh, Yoza. Okay, call him Yoza.
Hi, Yoza. As you can see, I'm just streaming at the moment. I'm trying to look for some. I'm trying to look for some laramite. Just to show, yes, you can make something in this. Your first run is not as much as your Aurora, because that's what you would feel if you'd made it.
To buy and sell commodities. Buying and selling commodities for cargo runs. Where can I purchase cargo? Commodities can be bought from the trading and shipping consoles found throughout the verse. When looking to buy cargo, administration desks usually found in the main hall of a space station and outpost are always a great way to start looking. Trading and shipping consoles. Oh, hang on. Where are we? Trading and shipping consoles can be found on or around the administration desk in both Port Olisar and Lesky. Finding trading and shipping consoles in small outposts can be more tricky. Usually, a trading and shipping console can be found in one of the buildings as seen below at the R-Corp mining area 157 outpost on Yella. Purchasing cargo in that verse is simple. Hold the F key to enter inner thought mode. Click a trading and shipping console. In the top center section of the screen, you'll see an option to buy or sell. Make sure the option to buy is highlighted.
As you can see, there is plenty to choose from, okay? I'm not that experienced, I know, get it up and done with, but if I pick something that doesn't work much, it's just going to put you off the idea.
Starting with the top left-hand side of the screen, choose a delivery location. The drop-down menu should be populated with all the ships you own with cargo space. Once you've selected the ship you'd like to load with cargo, you can use the center drop-down menu to select the commodities from the ones available for purchase at your particular location. On the bottom right-hand side of the screen, use the slider to select the amount of your chosen commodities you'd like to make your purchase at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. By the time you get to your ship, your purchased cargo will be in the ship itself. But when you do this, make sure you actually buy the commodity that will make you the most profit, because otherwise it's not worth it. Selling cargo. Now that you've loaded your ship with some valuable cargo, your next step is to find a place to sell your cargo. Well, if you're using the trading app, that's easy, because you put in, like I said before, if you're using the Daniel Burke trading app, you select the position you start with. So say you're at Lesky, you put in that as your start place. If you want to go to Port Olisar, which is quick and easy, you put in Port Olisar. And then then once you've done that, you go to select Port Olisar and you go to there. And it's just exactly the same as buying it as you do when you're selling it. But just make sure you land your ship legally, otherwise you'll get a crime stop.
Yeah, I'm sorry you folks, I'm taking so long. I'm not really getting any feedback on these things I'm looking at, so I don't know what they were because little Mrs. reading, as you know, but I just need some help on what's coming on, you see. See, I'm not at ports, I'm not at, what's it called? Okay, too, I've been here long enough. I'm just going to go and get tungsten, I think it is.
Or
So,
it's acritium or laramite.
yeah, well, I've been looking for the last one. I might have to go to another planet for that. I don't think it means we'll move to another location. I did want this to be a quick video, and as you can see, I am in my civvies, minding my own business. Don't need to look over my shoulder because I'm not a threat to anybody. Now, in any other shape, I'll be worried.
But just to let you know, I can actually see the ship and everything, but I cannot see what the actual commodity is, what you're mining for.
Yeah, I did say, well, okay, what I'll do, I'll tell you the names of them, okay? Yep, I got you on a time lag.
I'm on a what?
30-second time lag. Diamonds. I don't think diamonds are worth anything. Unless it's going to, I'll try one more in this location, and I'll think they'll go somewhere else, or do I mine?
You can sell diamonds at Lesky or Port Olisar.
No, it's a price. There's no point selling it's worth less than something else, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
What is that? Diamonds, gold. Quartz is okay when you're actually buying and selling. But for mining, at the moment it seems like it's laramite. I can't names. What are the three stuff there? Widow, which I don't really go into.
Widow, laramite and acricum.
And acricum. But it seems like I'm on the wrong planet for this. Actually, I went to yellow, I know I'd have had an easier chance at it. Diamonds. You don't know the percentage of the diamonds?
Percentage of the diamonds is 6.80. You can sell it at.
Right, so not worth the time and effort.
Hydrogen fuel, 75%.
What's quartz? 17, I think it is, isn't it?
Quartz?
Yeah.
Did you say? That's even worse. 1 second. No, quartz is 1.46.
Now, what that actually means is if you're doing cargo runs, okay, you could carry a heck of a lot more, so you get more of a profit. That's what it means. But something small like this, just starting off, you should go for the best you can. And in this case, it's laramite. You might be thinking, why do cargo ships use laramite? Because the buying and selling prices are very close together.
Where can this mining sheet be found, Yosa?
Something's not right here. That's better. New scanning there. See, round here it's actually rich with deposits, but it's not giving me anything but crap. I'm almost so desperate I'll take anything now.
Post it in Discord, Yoza.
What's tungsten again, please?
1 second, I'll have a look.
I think you said it was 17.
Tungsten is 3.94, you can sell it out.
The reason why I'm trying to make it so important is because 90% of the tungsten you get is rubbish. And at the moment CIG is working on it so it can be used. Basically, I think they need a recycling ship in here. The Orion will be a recycler, I think it'll be big enough, but another recycling ship just for things like that. This is taking longer than usual.
Right, I'm going to tell a joke. Please don't take offence, anybody, because it is a bit of fun. Paddy is on a nude beach in Spain. Out of manners, and to prevent sunburn, he keeps a hat over his privates. A woman walks past, sniggering, and says, "If you were a gentleman, you'd lift your hat." Paddy replies, "If you weren't so feckin' ugly, it would lift itself."
Oh my god. Where did you get that joke from? I had to sit down there and think about it for a minute what you just said, you know. Oh my word. What is this? I think I'm going to scamper because I've been here long enough.
I'll tell the other joke later.
What? I'm going to scamper this. Now what you do now, okay, just take a good look around just in case somebody's out there. I'm going to try and concentrate the best way I can, okay, because it's difficult doing this and stream at the same time. You pull your nozzle out by pressing the slash key. It could be different from somebody else's. And then, just wait. Don't know what that means, but just wait. And then, fire. Now, it's a bit difficult to show it here, but if you look to the right hand side, you'll see numbers start going up. Keep that under control. I forgot to raise my shields in this actually.
I wanna go!
As you see, it's starting to bubble up. This is where it gets critical. Increasing the power. As you can see, the noise just changed. If you look just above that, you see a graph there going up. I think that actually plays an important part, but I'm looking at the one at the moment at the bottom. Increasing power.
Let's put it this way. I wouldn't want to spin in front of that. You might burn your eyes out.
Reducing power because it's going up too fast. Getting dangerous. I don't like that sound. It's still not operating at temperature yet, but still, it's a big rock. I would do an outside view, but this would actually cut off. But I am increasing the power now, and it is very high.
I thought your ship was moving, but it's not, it's just power. Really?
I could increase the power by more, but I'm not too sure how this works. This is starting to raise pretty quick. I have to go backwards a bit to reduce it. It is a big rock.
Yoza says, raise your shield and overclock the laser. Did you get that, Pepper?
Yeah, but I'm sorry, it's something. I need to keep handling this style.
That is loud. Come and join us in the Discord. The link is in the description below. That is, if you can hear me over the top of this burning and this mining, it is very loud. The Discord link is in the description below. Come and join us for a chat if you want to come and join us in this stream. If you want to come and find Pepper's ship, I'm sure he's obliged because he's got plenty of ships you can use. We do have active players called Beamer on. He is a salvage and engineering expert. Gorillazilla, who is into industrial espionage. We also have Pepper, who is into exploration, engineering and streaming. Myself, Nick and Miss, is into cargo, exploration, medical and engineering. So come and join us if you wish to. The ships that you can use are actually in the game right now. If you wish to, if Pepper can spawn one for you, if you come and join us. The ships are the Caterpillar, Starfarer Gemini, Starfarer, 600i, Aquila, Andromeda, Cutlass Black, Sabre Raven, Herald, Rover, Cyclone, even the prospector. You can have a go at mining, which I want to have a go at. Plus a lot more besides.
Yes, viewers, it doesn't take this long, but when you do something live and on cut, it is a little bit more difficult. I usually do this in about 20 minutes. You viewers ain't got all day to sit down watching YouTube, so we understand that, but we don't know what to expect when we're just doing it just like this. And to try and keep it entertaining. But at the moment, I'm actually focused on the rock. It is climbing a bit fast. I'm using the scale at the top there. Very uncomfortable.
Not long far from the mining areas. So then that way you can actually do mining, take the cargo to wherever the space is and come back. So you've got enough to sell and they can produce profit.
Right, as you can see, one of them's turned blue. Well, the all three's turned blue or purple. I am going to now extract.
Can I have my eardrums back?
All in a day's work.
I'll be able to do that 24/7. My eardrums will actually be cursed because that is such a loud machine.
Yeah. I do have roleplay for this actually, because I do have the Pioneer, which I'll have close to one of these bases. I mean these mining ships. So mining ships can do the mining and have somewhere where you can store the cargo. The merchantman, because it's got point of sale, can be right on top of it, with obviously the hammerhead being as escort. So players can have different things to do as we learn. I know there's more rocks than this. We've lost one.
Obviously, if you haven't got a merchantman, you've got a pioneer, you can build a base and actually store the commodities there.
Them pioneers are a lot of money here, come this. It's really for autumn fleets. What can be done? Right. I think I've lost the rocks. This took ages. As you can see, I'm still in my civvies, minding my own business.
I've got what's to. Oh, you said saying your rock was to your left.
Oh, was it? Now he tells me. To the left. Okay. Well, let me do this one now. I've got this one now. It's not that hard actually. That's a bit hot. So yes, I would actually use this ship as my starter ship in 3.0. Sorry, 3.3. It's a license to print free money. Basically because I'm not into tactical and I don't want a crime stat. If you haven't got any money, this isn't going to cost you anything. But we still need a recycling ship.
Anybody wants to come and try the prospector with Pepper or get him to spawn it so you can do some mining, practice, whatever, or try any of his other ships. Or join us on Discord, the link is in the description below. If you have any questions for Pepper to answer, ask away and I'll read them out to you when he can answer them for you, if he can. Did you say you were at Daymar?
Yes.
Okay. Right, where he is mining is called Daymar, or Stanton 2B, is a natural satellite of Crusader. Named after the middle brother of the three siblings featured in a 24th century film morality tale, Daymar's slightly eccentric orbit is set to represent his ease accessing lost in the drawing. On 2904-317, Nico Norwood collapsed here while loading soil samples into her ship. She passed away later that day due to complications with an artificial heart valve, making her the first person to die on Daymar. Darnell AJ built the first permanent homestead on Daymar in 2906. Atmospheric composition, Daymar has a thick, non-breathable nitrogen methane atmosphere with trace amounts of hydrogen and is toxic to humans without breathing equipment. Approximately 240 kilometers from here is Arcot mining, and you can find a javelin wreck.
Oh, what happened there?
Hi, Yosa. Oh.
Hi, Yosa.
How are you?
I'm okay, and you? I'm okay, and you? At the moment, I'm just doing a bit of streaming. I'm not doing very well at the moment for a demonstration, but I'm getting there.
I'm not sure if can you turn your volume up, Yosa, because you're very hard to detect to hear.
You can actually turn it up from your settings there.
I turned it up full.
Yeah, well, you can set it another time there. I mean, it's just too much at the moment. You might be just new to this Discord. Yeah, sorry viewers, it's taking so long. It doesn't take this long. I'm just an amateur.
Yeah, that link you were trying to put in, just in YouTube, you can put in here so we can try and find it and actually what it's like. Yep. Because that might be better for mining, because what I'm actually using is the app for cargo runs at the moment, and I doubt if that's the same amount as it is in mining. I don't know. Yeah, just post the link in the lobby. Should be able to. That mining thing is very loud.
How do you think how my ear comes to feeling?
I can imagine.
I use headphones.
I've got the headphones on as well, don't forget, and it is very loud, unusual. Yeah, cheers to you, I'll look at that any second now. Oh, this is it.
Along the top line is the name of the ore that you're mining. Left hand side list is the percentage. So you scan your rock, it'll give you the percentage of what you have on that rock Just match it up to that and go along the lines.
Right. Okay, one sec. Yes. Right, I'll go 1 second. Let me get on to find some. Wait, I've just got some here. 1 sec.
Front collision.
Yeah, I think I get you.
Right. Okay. Right. What am I supposed to do now?
No, Yo's just put an app in the Discord.
Oh, I thought you were just telling me how to actually mine for this better actually. Okay, I'll go back to this then.
He probably can. He's done it as far as I'm aware. If you can help him to find out the best places, Yoza, it'd be even better.
Well, there are better places than this, you know what I mean? But to go flying there and flying back, what I'm going to do is just take up anything from here, you know what I mean, and fly back to Lesky just to show them that they can make money out of this. It's taking a bit longer because obviously I'm doing it live and uncut, so it's like I'm making a mess at the moment. But basically, it's a nice starter ship if you ain't got any credits, or if you lose your credits, it's a good ship.
Oh, now I can see what you're doing. Quartzite deposit.
I think it's because I'm actually rushing this at the moment why I'm not doing a very good job.
I can actually see what you're mining now.
If you look at his mining HUD, top right hand
Yeah, I
corner.
can actually see it now. I can see what you're seeing. He's
Oh.
actually got quartz deposit.
Yeah.
I couldn't see it before.
Now
Yeah,
what?
but if you look in the top right hand corner of it, it's underneath mass. It says quartz, 13.53%.
Okay.
If you get the nearest percentage on that chart I gave you, little miss,
Yeah, okay.
then you can guess roughly how much money he's going to make when he sells it.
That's interesting.
Judge, it actually yesterday. Remember I told you that the rock you were doing yesterday wasn't worth bothering with. You only got 100 and odd UEC for it.
Yeah.
That's how I did it.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I do remember.
I want to try that out later on actually, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from now, because you've actually got a percentage from 1% to 25% on this app that you blink, right? So if you're doing quartz, if you've got 13% right now, you will get 470 in credit.
Right.
I only mine super rocks. I use the Agrocene and they're getting over 10%.
Yeah.
I did one yesterday morning at 10.7%. It took me 20 minutes. I earned 8,900 NDC.
Yeah, where do you mine? Do you mine Dana, Yella? Where do you mine from?
Mostly those two locations, but Daymar is the biggest one. Yeah.
So you are at the right place then, Pepper, because Daymar is the biggest.
Yeah. Well, I would like to actually. Oh, this is loud. I would actually go. Just give me a sec. This is loud to me ears. This is loud in my ears.
I do it every day.
But yeah, I can see where you're coming from now. I can actually get the grips of this. It depends on the percentage that you do.
Yeah.
Yes, I can see that.
So the higher the percentage, the better it is.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you get 25% Agricum, you will get 20,700 in roughly credits.
Wow. I can't wait to sign off.
Yeah.
No, it's not supposed to take this long, viewers. It's because I'm doing it live and it's on cut. So it's a little bit difficult to concentrate, you see, and not get blown up.
Pepper,
But yeah,
I
there's a dad with
understand
that.
exactly what you're talking about, mate. I would not be able to do it in front of people watching me. I'd be too self-conscious, so fair play to you.
Thanks. I got a little secret. I just blocked little miss out.
You've done what?
I just said you look very nice today.
You just blocked me out, did you say?
So I'm not ignoring you for miss, I'm just at critical at the moment.
You ignore me all the time, so it don't make a difference, mate. Yeah, men can't multitask.
Oh, the memory starts to go as well.
Oh, nothing. Where were you from, Jason?
I was brought up called Birkenhead and Merseyside, but I live in...
Oh, you're in Merseyside? So you're in UK?
No, the last 35 years I've lived in Dublin in the Republic of Ireland.
Ah, right, okay.
Use a Mancunians, yeah?
No, I'm not. He is. I'm not Mancunian. I'm Somerset. He's Mancunian.
Somebody has to do.
But I've got moved all over the place. My original place is Dorset in the UK.
This is looking like it's hard work.
Yeah, also loud.
I'm using headphones and this is killing me.
Attraction of Star Citizen to me is that the professions that you choose.
Yeah. How long have you been playing Star Citizen?
I'm an original backer, so I've been playing for 6 years. So,
Wow.
yeah,
Then what ships have you got?
biggest ships we have. My biggest ones are the Pirate Caterpillar, the Starfarer, Freelancer, Cutlass Red, all that kind of stuff, you know.
Wow. I've got the cutlass red and the cracking Aurora, but yeah. You would have been playing about a year, roughly.
Yeah.
When I got into this game, when I heard about this, Star Trek Online, I was just coming out, and I chose to go into that, you see.
I think you'd have preferred this one more.
Right, what happened there? I think it's because I'm actually rushing it. Pick on something my own size, a bit bigger. I think I got some damage.
Server stability has a lot to do with it as well.
Yeah, it is. But there's nothing on my thing at the moment, so it's me. I think I was just rushing it. You see. It doesn't take this long. Half the keys are not working. Can't zoom in. Right, let's try again. Take one a little bit slowly.
I do like the shape of this ship.
Yeah. The good thing about it, I've been here about half an hour and I'm not even worried about anybody attacking me. Because I'm defenceless at the end of the day. I don't see it as a threat. If I was the cutlass black, seriously, I'd be pretty tense.
Much of a server delay have you put in on this?
I'm on the UK server.
Then again, Yoga.
Just watched part of the rock explode on him there, but how long ago did that actually happen to him?
About 30
Yeah, I did wonder what that was.
I think it's about a 20-second, 30-second delay.
Is that what that yellow thing was? That yellow sort of like sheet?
It could... Yellow sheet?
That could be what hit you.
No, it'd be the rock exploding actually. But I had the shields there to protect me. As Yosa says, I need to raise my front shields or overclock the shields. But don't forget, I haven't got my modulating shields at the moment, which will be just as effective. God, I did get blasted pretty high, didn't I?
Because that part of the rock has disintegrated, you won't
Right.
get 100% fill up with the saddlebags now.
Right. Oh, this has got quite a bit in this actually.
It's a bit dusty there, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I just want to fill it up and then just show them how easy it is. Not cost anything, I've not lost anything. Right. Try again.
As Pepper said, doing mining is like printing money, printing free money.
I think the cargo hauling's very, very easy compared to mining.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I prefer this.
Not as much stress actually. But you see, when I'm playing group play with my friends, you're under constant alert all the time. You don't want to let them down. You've got to worry about this, something goes wrong, this. You know what I mean? No, this is okay. But I wouldn't make this, I wouldn't want to use this as a living though. But I could create a roleplay for this. See, this is now pretty hot now, and nothing's happening. Now this is dangerous.
How often do you play Star Citizen, Yoga?
Single day, morning, noon and night.
Wow.
Really?
This is my life, yeah.
It's as bad as you then, Pepper.
Don't tell him that, he could be in competition with me, never go to sleep.
No, I tell you what I've done lately. I've just had to switch my PC rig on in order to speak to you on Discord. Because I was watching you on my laptop.
Yeah.
And I don't use headphones and all on my laptop, you know. So that's
Yeah.
why I had to fire my rig up to be more disciplined than when I switch the rig on, you know, to play the game. Otherwise, it would be literally all day.
Yeah.
Watch the electricity bills or whatever.
Oh, I don't know, maybe you and Pepper can fly together at some stage. Till you're both on there for 24/7.
Well, I won't be the pilot, I'll be the engineer.
Chicken!
Your nice civilian clothing. If you ever see me in the verse, you'd see me walking around in my top hat and monocle, you know.
Okay.
He's got a top hat like you had.
Is that concierge then?
Well, he would be. He's been here 6 years.
Ask it, did it
I
use...
have $3,500 on the game, so I haven't spent enough to wear the gold spacesuit, you know that way.
I'm not too far off that yet actually. I think I'm about £200 short of it.
I just purchased the the digital Gauge Con or Citizen Con ticket that everybody's complaining about in the forums.
Yeah, what is that for again? 1 second now. I want to hear that conversation, but I just want to blow this up quickly. I'll blow it up quickly. One sec. Because this makes so much noise I can't hear you talk, you see.
Did you do that hunt thing, just for the skins, the Mercury? No, I haven't got one, but I did it anyway, just for the sheer thrill. Pepper's got the Mercury, so, you know what I mean? So, I did it anyway.
I think it's because I'm actually rushing this. Has to be.
Stop rushing. I know you want to have a conversation about this CitizenCon thing, but just concentrate on what you're doing.
You know this.
Concentrate on what you're doing.
You know this. You know the old saying, don't you? There's no romance without finance.
Is that right?
I have to make some money.
Maybe that's why I don't know anything
But you're
about
not
romance.
getting any then, is it?
Got to say the same yourself.
Is that why you ain't getting any? Because you ain't spending any finance on the woman you got.
Is that right?
Front collision.
And I thought I was a tight-fisted, what you call it? One second.
You are. You
Yeah,
are. You're
what-
Scrooge.
Excuse me, 1 second. Yeah, yeah. Tell me about this CitizensCon, please. Well, I've got the thing off.
Did you? You're concierge, are you?
Yeah.
So, your email.
There's one in the email.
I had your email about the add-ons, the CitizenCon digital goodies pack and that.
Right. Okay. So if we're going
It
to.
does help you check your
If
emails
you-
once
if
in a
you're-
while.
If you're a subscriber or concierge, you'll get free the live CitizenCon, right?
Oh.
Yes, he is concierge, but he doesn't check his emails.
Right. Can we slow down here? Slow down here. So if I go into my emails, all those things are in my emails, and I can actually take part in them.
Basically to your, what you call it, to the store page.
As you
Like,
can. Yeah. Sorry.
We get free access to viewing it, where the poor people that are not concierge and blah blah blah, they will have to pay $20 or whatever the equivalent is in this part of the world. Otherwise they'll have to wait till the next day to watch it
Yeah,
on
poor people like me.
YouTube. But I mean, everybody's up in arms and Reddit, you know, pitchforks at the ready and all the rest of it, the usual.
Yeah. I think I
Saying
look.
that Star Citizen and they put it behind a paywall.
Well, as you
Certain people can access it.
Well, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, I am actually doing a full day's work, not getting paid. But the good thing about it is, I am not in a spacesuit. You get tired of seeing people all the time in spacesuit. You can't really identify them, only how mean they can look. And they can be very intimidating. But this is new roleplay that's going to be coming in when Houston comes in. And when this game starts in 3.3, I will only have 5,000 credits in my account, and this will be my starter ship. It's been a little bit slow today because I've been doing more things than one. I've got a hammerhead there. I can't get anybody to fly it. Anyway, so yeah, I was just trying to make an announcement what we're doing in the what I'm actually doing here. Right, lights. Ooh,
Do I dare tell my second joke?
I'm waiting to be banned. If I was to make them jokes now, how would people take it? Oh, it's okay because she's a woman. Alright, sexist.
Caution. Front collision.
I don't know if it's getting dark now actually.
Right, this joke is a bit... Please nobody take offence to this because it is only a joke. So please don't take any offence. after this, okay? And don't ban Pepper from YouTube, because it's me, not him.
Now I'm getting scared.
Right, a kid is sat on the stairs with his cat and his Smarties. As his mum watched, he put a Smartie in
Oh
his
my
mouth,
god!
licked the cat and moved down a step. He then put another Smartie in his mouth, licked the cat again and moved down another step. His mum, puzzled at his actions, asked, "What are you doing? Shut it, you!" He replied, "I'm getting some practice in for when I'm older." "How's that?" his mum asked. "I'm popping pills, licking pussy and moving on."
I need to go somewhere and hide. Oh my word!
I can see the YouTube ban hammers coming in rapidly.
Oh my word! I'm going back to my mining.
Said the advert, smarty people are happy people.
Oh my word! Only a woman could get away with that.
I thought it was a good joke.
Well, he's actually put some life into this streaming. Now, people do a lot worse.
I need to find some more jokes like that, but not quite as fit at that one.
I was about to go run and hide somewhere.
Nah, don't hide.
You used to only know each other online or in real life?
I don't know if Pepper would actually admit to that. Mind you, he probably can't hear you. Some more jokes. That was quite funny.
It's a big rock. Ah, I got something at last.
I don't know if you heard what Yoda said. Alright, question for you. After mining, does that show up in a box in your cargo, and does it still need refining?
Right, oh gosh. Yes and no. Right, just let's imagine that this prospector can hold 100 cargo units. So the way I understand it, when mining, it'll only pick up say 10%, just a figure. You've got 90% left. That is all rubble, okay? So you only make 10% of that quantity. When you go to sell it, it will take the whole lot and only give you about, say, 9%, 10% plus that 1% extra. This is what Star Citizen is trying to work out. Now, I believe we should have a recycling ship in here now, okay? This is too small to recycle. The Orion will be able to recycle, so it can recycle these waste and still make money out of it, because you can't really just dump them out into space or travel with it, or it's pointless. But yes, it takes the whole lot and bungles it all into one. So at the moment you can't sell it as separate. Basically, if you've got something that's got tungsten in there and you've got something that's got diamonds in there, you have to sell it as one complete package, and they call it a mixed package.
Yeah, after mining, yes, when you're mining, it actually does put it in like a cargo box, so you haven't got to like load of rocks or whatever you ship.
The cargo box are these things on the sides. There's actually 4 of those to collect the deposits in. When the game actually gets ready, you'll be able to swap these out. So you've got a supply ship that will actually take these modules back to the storage bay or to dissolve while the mining ship still carries on mining. So it doesn't really need to leave, but at the moment it's not in the gameplay. So basically, as you're asking these questions, the roleplay is actually getting more interesting, because it's giving me more ideas on how to use a little ship like this in game that doesn't really produce that much, but it can be very good. It can actually, well, to say the truth, with this ship in a starter hand and he learns to use it properly, I think he would have some fun. And I wouldn't mind having a couple more of these in there actually. As you can see, I'm not in my spaceship, I'm in my uniform. I'm actually in just as a civvy doing my normal day's work. I could have sworn there was a purple air just now, I've lost it.
I'm lolling at your internal damage.
Working, yeah, I can hear it, but I think I'm safe for now, just about. It's just I get carried away, you see, so I get nothing.
You get carried away in everything you do. Any more questions on mining? I'm sure Yoga and Tessa can help you answer them. Because I've not done mine before, so but these two have. Yoga is more experienced than Pepper.
I'm so happy to say.
I know you are.
Yeah, it lets me talk less, doesn't it?
But you can't multitask. Just a quick reminder, if you wish to come and join us on Discord. The link is in the description below, but I will put it in the description after the stream is finished, just in case you can't find it. There are a list of ships that Pepper has also that you can use if you wish to come and join us in the Discord.
Sorry. Go on, carry on. Hello, carry on.
He will spawn one if you ask him nicely, that is. But yeah, he's got plenty of ships. He has, one second I will tell you. He has a 600i Andromeda, 85X, 600i Polaris, Pioneer, Mercury, Carrot, 325A, Hammerhead, Starfarer, Rover, Cyclone, Hawk, Starfarer, Gemini, Apollo, which is the new medical ship that's out, the Aquila, Cutlass Black, X1, Force, X2, Aurora, Sabre Raven, ×2, he's greedy. He has two X-Force ones as well, I didn't realise what that meant. Harold, actually it's called the Herald, not the Harold, it's the Herald. Caterpillar, prospector, Mercury, Nox and the Freelancer. As you know, some of these ships aren't actually in the game, but the majority of the ones that he's got, you can actually, he will spawn and you can use. At the moment, say you borrow the Starfarer and you want to go to cargo runs, you can't actually do that at the moment, but it will be later on in the game, so it'll be even better.
I think we've got somebody new in the lobby.
Dot. Oh, he's
Hi, Dot.
His mic is beautiful.
Yep, we got Dot. His mic is useless right now, but I'm sure he will come and say hi when he's not too shy.
Just while I think about it, mate.
Say it again, user.
I just want to tell Pepperhill that he should go into his RSI account overview, bottom, and make sure that he has his newsletters activated for concierge subscriber and all the rest of it.
Right, okay. Yeah, I got
Good
that.
idea.
Thanks. Okay.
And Dot has the game. Not mind yet. I haven't mind yet either, Dot, but I am willing to give it a go.
Okay, my cargo's now full. Now, when CIG has the pods advertised, I won't need to leave here. I could just enter the pods, and the supply ship would actually come and take the pods. I will actually land this ship. But we have a slight problem here.
And what problem is that?
As you can see, I'm inside my ship. Okay. I'm still in my civvies. And we have a slight problem. I have to go. I have to go.
Wow, there's no toilet on that one, is there?
It's right there. I have to go. Sorry fellas, just give me 2 seconds. I have to go. I've been with a long time.
And in public too.
I need the footage from the game called Scum, where you can poop and pee in it.
He's actually, oh my god, no, he's actually doing it in public.
Golden flow.
How could you do that on stream? That is just disgusting. I just know worse than the joke I just told, so.
Just give me a minute, please. I've got to wash my hands. Sorry. Oh my word. Okay. I needed that. I'm sorry, I needed that. Well, as you can see, right through this video, I had. Oh, look at my ship.
Nice one, Dot Dot.
I'm in my civvies.
Dot Dot has just said, don't get your wee-wees up.
Oh no, that sounds painful. I'm just going to go outside to check the damages on my ship.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you earlier on, Pepper Hill.
Yeah.
Damage like so.
Now I could hear it in the background, the damages. You know what I mean? I didn't really want to go back because it was the first time doing this and they wanted to see what other things this ship could be used for. And the way I saw it, everybody at the moment is flying around in spacesuits when they don't need to. And the players are characters at the end of the day, have their own personality, and they're hiding it. But this way, it adds a bit more realism to the game, you see.
You go outside, you won't see any damage to the external ship.
Oh, there's actually a hatch there, actually. And actually there is damage because on the last take that I did, the engines flew off.
Really?
Yeah, there's no engines in the thrusters.
Only you could have the engines blow off on your ship.
We're expecting the Rover wheels now, isn't it?
Well, I've only ever had loss of wheel on one cyclone. How many engines you lost off your ships? Plenty.
I'm trying to find out which keys they put behind the lights on.
And yes, I have lost a wheel off of a cyclone. They say it's not possible, but yes it is.
Well, apparently what I was trying
to...
Yeah, sorry.
The cyclone is the easiest land vehicle to damage, so everybody loses the wheels on them.
Well, actually, I can actually drive the cyclone and not have any damages. I did about 2 months study on that and the rescue races, which I actually created in Omega, and doing circuit things. So I was trying to think of role plays for the cyclones, and because everywhere you went outside of Lesky, you could be attacked. So studying Lesky, I noticed that there was actually a circuit in there, and you could actually do a heck of a lot of things in there. So first we did the Lesky races going around in the circuit, which was fun, and then I was going to actually create a race running around the circuit on foot, and then another race where we do relay. Now putting that all together and still being in a safe zone, it would have been actually fun, but I never got the time to finish that. But sooner or later, one day I will. But the good thing about it is now, RSI is now going to actually create a script for that there now and whatnot. I don't know how to get over the shooting bit because I'm not really into shooting.
Which Cyclone chassis did you buy? I bought the AA version.
I got the one with the 600i.
Yeah, the base Cyclone.
This is actually the back. I don't know what this is. What is this anyway? Is it somewhere where you can recycle the stuff so you can get rid of all the dust that you don't need?
stabilizer or something like that. It's supposed to be
A what?
stabilizer.
Stabilizer. What would it stabilize? Oh, oh. Let's have a look.
You need stabilizers.
No, 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 no. It's not that. I noticed this opens up, so I'm just trying to think. What does it do? You always think it's some kind of a stabilizer, but why wouldn't that be done inside the ship? You see, I'm an explorer, ladies and gentlemen, so these little details I actually look into, because anything I can find can be sold. These are the pods that all the minerals actually go into, as you can see. It's dark at the moment, so I have to make the best. My lights are not working, my torch is not working, and whatnot. But as you can see, the reason why I'm not being attacked, because I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm not near any space debris or anything like that, so I feel pretty safe. Safer than when I'm in the Caterpillar, the Cutlass Black, or any of them ships. Oh, I've got to rush. I've got to rush. Got to get out there. I'm going to get killed. It's just too much. But anyway, as I said, these are the pods that get filled, and these are what they will be taken away to be processed. But like I said, at the moment, everything gets put into the one cylinder, because the prospector does not have a recycling thing, so it has to go into one. Now, what we could do with now is some sort of a ship that does recycling. That could be part of the aid of this. Obviously, you need a storage bay, you need the Pioneer to build storage camps. I mean, the Orion will have the facility to do arm recycling, but this I don't think will. But it's got the advantage because you can take up the storage pads. But this is what I've observed on this ship in the last couple of days I've had it. As time goes by, I will think of lots of roles for this ship. Basically, when new players come in and they lose their credits and they're too proud to ask for money, I'll just say, well, take the prospector. And fly the prospector, you make back your money in no time. Because sometimes when players get carried away, they haven't got time to spend with these players, you see. And then that's when new players get frustrated. But little things like this gives them the incentive. The game is not going to be out for at least 5 years. And all the new players that comes in now, those will be the players that will play it out in 5 years, because we're going to be too old. Yeah, we're going to be playing the game, but we've seen it all, we've done it. They want fresh blood in the game and new ideas. And that also goes for youngsters too. These youngsters are coming in at 12. People don't want them in the game because they're a nuisance. But in 5 years from now, them players actually become mature players in the game, and they will act accordingly. Those are the players that you need to spend time with. Okay, I'm going to take this ship back now, and I'm going to sell the proceeds. But if I had a Polaris or a base nearby, I wouldn't need to. Oh, I don't need to go, I've already just gone. The first thing I'm going to do is check my oxygen level to see if I can still use it on board this ship. You see, if I did this from Lesky, I don't think it would work. Right, according to the oxygen level, I'm 100%. So I can actually take off my gear and fly home. Don't want to keep my suit on all day. I think I'm actually the only player in the verse at the moment that spends most of my time in civvies. It'd be nice to see a lot more players in civilization clothes. It just keeps the game more realistic, giving players ideas. Basically, my outfit, believe it or not, took me 3 hours to find, just so it could fit certain gameplay. Like what I'm doing now. And because of that, I've actually learned a bit about spacesuits and why they've got certain things in there. As you can see, I'm back in my civvies. If I wanted to, I could log out right here, come back tomorrow. That's through these beds. No, I'm not going through there. There's some beds on the left hand side. It actually does work. You can actually log out and log back in. But you've got to be very careful. There's actually a bug on this ship. Okay? If you log out with your spacesuit, you'll log back in with your spacesuit. But because I am the sort of player that I am, I don't prefer to use spacesuit. So the minute you log back in, you have to put this log out of the bed as quickly as possible or put your spacesuit on. But I prefer to play like this. So these little bugs, I have to work around. As you know, that's the famous toilet. And you first saw it.
Basically, what he's trying to say is he likes to go in his civvies because it makes the game more lifelike rather than running around in spacesuits. And I prefer to see
where the
civvies
clothing
too.
is appropriate to the situation.
Yeah. Okay. There's a lot of garbage here. I've got to work out all these buttons. Right, we've got that down. I need to set location. I'm usually a lot quicker than this, but like I said, this is all uncut, okay? Anybody who wants to use these videos, feel free. Anything you've learned in these videos, please use it. The reason why I'm saying that is because I don't explain things certain times properly so you guys can understand. But if you've got anything that's usable in this, put it into your own words and spread the word about Star Citizens. It will help the game to develop a lot more quicker. Right, I need to find my way back to Lesky. No, sorry. Yeah, Lesky. It's actually been an enjoyable 2 hours actually. If I was doing cargo runs or anything like that there now, I'd have to be thinking about what I'm going to be doing next.
It's been a very noisy 2 hours with that mine.
Yeah.
But I will still want to give it a go.
I have to agree.
Caution. Front collision. Launch sequence complete.
Right, I don't know if there's a bug in this game at the moment, but the best way to take off in most of the ships is straight up, obviously. You know what I mean? Now on Lesky, it's usually about 5,000 feet. This one's about 20,000 feet. Now to get out the atmosphere quickly, you can use thrusters and boosters, and you'll see how quick this actually changes now. Oh, this is a slow ship, isn't it? If you notice, I'm not using any elevations, I mean speed to come out. Reason being, I fly big ships, and they can take a heck of a lot of time. I don't know if it's a bug. I've not tested it in this, but I do know I'm moving the atmosphere at a comfortable. That's why I'm not moving. You actually see the speeds are actually moving up now. I don't think this is right, but 400 miles an hour or kilometers an hour going straight up. It's not showing it because I'm not actually going forward, you see. Usually when I'm at Lesky, that's when I usually change trajectory because of the gravity. But that's because I fly big ships, you see. Little ship doesn't really matter. There's two ways out of this now. I can change trajectory and go straight up, like I'll show you. I'm just going horizontal. You can go like that, which is the right way up. I'm the wrong way up actually. I forgot to close the tail fin, which is a proper way to fly out, but I like to keep focus on what I'm flying out in. There is another problem with this ship. I've noticed when I use thrusters and boosters, it consumes a heck of a lot. I know it's only a small ship, but for a novice player that didn't know what he was doing, he could only do 2 return trips before he had to buy fuel. Now, if the profit's not big enough, he's going to be in trouble. No, just claim on the insurance. Yeah, okay. Give you guys ideas, okay? This is a good starter ship for somebody who hasn't got money in the game. If you are not into combat and missions and things like that, those are good things for experienced players. But a new player that hasn't got the time, is impatient, this ship beats the Cutlass Black. And in game, this ship will buy the Cutlass Black, but you've got no guarantees that the Cutlass Black will buy this ship. Why? If your ship Cutlass Black gets blown up, you've got no credits, you've got to start all over again. And this game will have reputations, skills, which will count later on. But the way this bug game is so buggy, you dismiss it and put it to one side. As you can see, it missed civvies. But why didn't it jump?
Quantum travel engaged.
When I first saw this ship, I thought it was an ugly ship. But looking at it now, when its landing gear's up, it's not really that bad actually. Nice little work ship. I would actually put this on my Polaris with my Harold. Straightforward. And I bought no protection gear or nothing. I'm not saying I won't get attacked, okay? But if I do, I've got plenty of time. But this ship just says, take one look at it. It's got nothing. It can't carry anything. They're just going to leave you alone. They're just going to just pretend you're not even there. And if you do get hit or blown up, which God forbid, you're not losing nothing because this prints free money.
Engines power low.
Maybe, Pepper, you would like to explain some of the ships you've got, which is your favourite and why you've got them.
Didn't we try that 2 days ago? We never finished that video. I'm still going through them ships now.
50%.
It's getting very difficult actually. It's getting very, very difficult. The Polaris is a very good versatile ship. Very modular. It can do, guys, it as a training ship. It's got its uses. The Pioneer, because it can be used as a storage for the merchantman. The merchantman, because it can be sold, you can go anywhere and sell stuff. Now, the merchantman and the Pioneer and these Orion ship, them 3 ships will go together. Now, you're saying, what was supposed to be my favourite ship? The 600i. Why? Because one person can fly that ship, and when you want to get away from everything, you've got space. But at the moment that ship's not working for me. So I'm planning to push that ship in, exchange that ship for the 890 jump for the AUG. But for me personally, I do like the 600i. But I'm having trouble working out some of them bugs and the gameplay. I love it because of the storage space. But something's telling me now that the Mercury is going to be all that ship in everything. It's not going to have the space, it's not going to have this, but it's got a bit of everything. And I've got a funny feeling it can also be done solo. Yes, it can be done solo, but it all has to be with that display it's got. So at the moment it looks looking strongly on the Mercury. But to fly that with another ship, no, I think that would be good on its own. Like this ship here, this ship would need aid if you want to make money, and so do all them ships. You've got the Carrack, that would be a typical explorer, that's my role. Oh gosh, I forgot.
What did you forget?
I forgot I was supposed to be landing at Lesky. Can't multitask.
Oh, whoops.
Let's see my altitude.
Told you men can't multitask.
I'm almost home after a full day's work. I always choose Lesky because Lesky is very versatile. I know everybody says Lesky is buggy, but Lesky is 4 or 5 times the size of Port Hollister, okay, and that's why one of the reasons why you get a lot of lag. But with the content streaming that they're working on now, I think it's going to change all that, and then I can get back on with my
That's
game.
why most of us call it lagski.
Yeah. Oh my god, I've just lost Lasky. Where is it? There it is. But don't forget, it's only been on the server 6 months. If you remember how Port Hollister and Grim Hex was, it was just like that. But who's to know what Port Hollister is going to be like? Because they're actually going to take down that station, aren't they? And put a new one up.
Truck stops.
Yeah. That's going to be pretty interesting. There was actually a comment on that a few weeks back where people complaining small ships seem singled out because they can't travel the distance. I don't see a problem with that. They can, when trade ships comes in and transporters come in, they can buy a taxi ticket or whatnot, buy a bigger ship and whatnot. These big ships are there to make those distances, not small ships. So at the end of the day, when these bigger ships come out, they have to have credits or find other transportations of going into the verse. So personally, I would say don't make truck stop just to cater for these small ships. They don't need to. As the players get better, they'll make the credits and they'll buy the ships equipped for the job. If they can't wait, buy a bigger ship now that does the job. But you can't have a small ship travelling light moons away and expect to get there. Yes, you can get there, but it's going to take a lot longer. You players need things on a silver platter. Work and play the game and find ways of making it better. Having everything given to you makes the game boring. I'm an explorer, and every day I find something in this game to play. There's nothing in the game for exploration, and I can make money as an explorer because of what I've learned in the game. Still in my civvies, I'm still feeling pretty safe. And the good thing about this ship is, you don't have to worry about stowaways.
Not like your starfarer.
And the caterpillar, nightmare.
One of the other things, many other things I'm looking forward to doing in the released game is taking my Aquila, constellation Aquila, and I have a land claim beacon, a nice little out of place way in the universe.
Yeah, I've got.
Doctor just said, did you forget to request landing?
No, I didn't request. I was actually listening to Yellow just now. You see, and you know I can't multitask. I pressed the wrong buttons. So he's got. So basically, he's got a land claim there. That's going to be worth its weight in gold, because I've got one too with the Polaris. It's just to build the right claim somewhere so the players can get the best benefit. Did I forget the landing permission? Nah, that's not going to happen. Yeah, apparently you guys will notice these streams are very long, okay? I'm a streamer, I'm a role player, okay? Now, you guys might disagree. You got people like Board Gamer, Minion Soldiers, okay? Their streams are only 10 minutes, but it takes them hours to do these streams because they've got to stream on top, then they've got to work out the lines and all this, and then spend hours there editing it so it comes out pretty good to use. Now me, when I'm doing streaming, it could be 6, 7, 8 hours long. I try to stream every day because anything I can think of that can actually help you guys is a bonus. But to edit and stream these videos, it would take too much time. Basically, I want to be surfing space 3, 4, 5 months at a time, and if I can do everything and catch everything in the game while I'm doing it, it would make the roleplay a lot better, which we will be coming to sooner or later.
He also likes to hear his own voice.
Okay, I'm now going to get out of my ship, as you can see. Going home to the wife, I hope she's got something decent to eat. This is the part I like about this. But before
no, you can comment back on that.
Now there's a problem here. 9 times out of 10, I will jump out of this ship and go out of it. But because I touched the atmosphere, oh god, in Daymar, I think it will change. The reason why I say that is because it happened once in the Cutlass Black. I tried to press the wrong button actually. Okay, lucky for me. Yeah, right. That wasn't funny.
I missed that.
Oh my word! Oh god, that's where you become attached again.
He was suffocated.
That was scary. That was scary. See, when you play this game long enough, you do become attached. The committee doesn't get it yet. See, so that is a prospector.
I thought the man was joking.
Even that explosion.
No, I honestly thought either you or Joseph was choking.
Yeah, on the ship.
I was making choking sounds.
Oh my word.
I tell you something, Yosa, you will fit in this Discord and to this org perfectly because you got a wicked sense of humour.
I'm getting jealous.
You shut your face.
Oh boy, 1 minute. I might not make much on this, but as I say, to give an idea. Well, where am I going? I might not made much on this, okay, but to give you an idea on how you can. I can't even open my bloody doors. When I first did this yesterday, I was making 1,500 a run, but I've been told you can actually make about 7 grand just doing mining. Obviously, you need the right resources, you need the right app programs and whatnot. I'm going to be taking a look into that actually.
Yes, well, I had a location of 5 super rocks, but you know,
Yeah.
would work at exploration to get them, so you don't give that information away freely.
Well, that's why I'm an explorer, you see. What I do with all my exploration stuff when we get going, I won't be selling my stuff. Everything I've got, I will give it to the miss automatically. And reason being, because she's the hauler, she's got time. So while she's there doing hauling and selling, I'm doing exploring. While I'm exploring, anything I've got, pass the information over to her, so she disposes of it how she sees fit. You know what I mean? So she's trader, explorer, cargo, and utility.
Medical.
No, I think medical might be too much. That'll be on the search and rescue. So with all that there now, that actually helps players as they come into the org. So that's actually 2 roles there. They've got industrial explanations. There's loads, but I won't be there doing most of it, obviously, because obviously I can't be there 24/7. But what I've got will be shared. Anything Little Missy's got, like shields or whatever, which I develop, she'll be there distribute, give them out to people she thinks is worthwhile. Right, let's see what I've got. Well, that's better than what last time. It seems like it was all made.
Hey, you're not Han Solo, and I'm certainly not the Wookiee.
Tungsten, I think it was made in. So tungsten seems to be the best thing to... Okay, alright. I've still got a lot to learn about this, folks, okay? A heck of a lot. But I don't know how I'm going to fit all this in with the hammerhead. So I think that's enough of me doing YouTubing for today. So I think I will sit down.
Even though he's already sat down.
No, I'm not. I'm looking for the toilet again.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
I think we're getting sound effects from somewhere.
Yeah, I thought I'd keep them out. They want the YouTube to be too much X-rated because we've got kids watching this, you see. And mommy, did you hear Little Miss with the Smarties? Can I have? Yeah, right. Oh my god. I didn't think I'd get in actually, done it at last. So as you can see, thanks for the tips there, ladies and gentlemen, lady and gentlemen. And I hope you have
Lady? Where?
I hope you have pleasure in the verse. We'll be doing lots more videos, and it's only here to help you guys, okay? And have fun. If you wish to join us, you can come into the Discord and we can have friendly chats and share what knowledge you've got.